Let me introduce myself. My name is Jonas, and I am from Lithuania.
Lithuania?
It's a little hard to pronounce. Lithuania. I should also mention that we are a member of the European Union. Well, recently we realized that Lithuania is one of Europe's best kept secrets. Most people's knowledge of Lithuania is a little fuzzy. Yeah, something like that. Do you want to see what it really looks like? Well, one reason Lithuania is such a nice place to do business is that it's an unbelievably nice place to be, to live, to work, or just to hang out. Lithuania is a small country, just over 3 million people and only 300 kilometers across. So we can drive from one side to the other in under 5 hours. We are very proud of our rich history, which dates back 1,000 years. Lithuanian is one of the oldest living Indo-European languages and shares a common origin with Sanskrit. Lithuania is also home to some of the most untouched nature in Europe. Emerald green meadows, towering forests, tranquil rivers and crystal clear lakes. The Baltic Sea with its golden beaches, medieval castles, remind us of our glorious past and fight for freedom. These are just a few things that make our country as lively and romantic as it is. This small patch of land is also home to 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We have the Coronian Spit, which is the highest drifting sand dune in Europe and certainly one of the most beautiful. Then there's the Hill of Crosses, an incredible symbol of Christian faith. At the Kernavė archaeological site, you can find the fascinating remains of one of Lithuania's ancient capitals. And then there's the historic center of current capital. Believe it or not, Vilnius has one of the largest surviving medieval old towns in Europe. Even today, Lithuania's capital Vilnius is the northernmost Baroque city in Europe and the last Catholic country in the East. But even more importantly, Lithuania is situated in the middle between West and East, North and South. Did you know that the first free economic zone was created here in 1323? That's right, the Middle Ages. That means 7 centuries of experience serving as a bridge between East and West. And that same bridge still exists today. We have the northernmost non-freezing seaport in the west, with a 4-lane express highway connecting it to the capital Vilnius in the east, where you can continue on right to the border with Belarus. Or you can take another highway north straight up to Latvia and beyond. Lithuania has the best roads in the region. That's a fact. Did I mention that you can drive all the way from Norway to Portugal without stopping at a single border? Lithuania has modern logistics centers in all major cities, 3 international airports, and an extensive railway system that connects the entire country as well as neighboring states. The Klaipėda seaport is one of the biggest trade ports in the region, shipping cargo to destinations on the Baltic Sea and beyond. And did you know that Lithuania is the leading freight carrier in Europe? Our trucks move more cargo than Latvian, Estonian and Russian carriers combined. Overall, Lithuania accounts for more than half of the total economy of the Baltic states. And most importantly, it's all 100% safe and reliable, especially with NATO forces guarding our airspace. Lithuania has been showing steady economical growth for more than 10 years. The list of our trade partners testify to our established position as a mediator for Northern, Eastern and Central Europe. So, if you are considering Lithuania as a place for international expansion, or if you are interested in Baltic markets, our country is not only convenient, but flexible and adaptive as well. For example, if you decide to settle in one of our 2 large free economic zones, you can get as much as 100% discount on real estate tax and corporate income tax. And there's also no tax on dividends paid to foreign investors. Our international partners like Lithuania is a small country, but Lithuanians think big and bold. This is a part of our heritage. And if you want to know how small becomes big, think religion. Our second religion, that is, basketball. We're crazy about basketball. And we're good at basketball. Because basketball is teamwork. Lithuanians are known as team players who can think and play at the same time. And our passion is not limited to basketball. It's part of us, both on and off the court. Take jazz, for example. Lithuanians love jazz, and that says something about our spirit. We're jazzy with anything we can get our hands on. No wonder we've made such amazing discoveries in biotechnology, nanotechnology, and physics. We even managed to jazz up the principles of biotechnology to create a medicine for cancer for a fraction of the original cost. And our ability to think out of the box regarding the laws of physics has resulted in us becoming the provider of more than 80% of the world's scientific nanosecond lasers. Art and science have always been a priority in Lithuania, which probably explains why more than 10% of the population is enrolled in either a college or university, studying predominantly business management, social sciences, law and engineering. In fact, the percentage of population with higher education in Lithuania is twice the EU average. By the way, 9 of 10 Lithuanians speak at least one foreign language, whether it be English, Russian, German, French, Polish or Chinese. And the amazing thing is that the cost of labor in Lithuania is still extremely competitive. That means you can get all the benefits of modern society and the European Union for just a fraction of Europe's average cost. Lithuania is a great place to do business, but it's also a wonderful place to visit and just slow down. You should take advantage of Lithuania's health resorts and spas, with their unique rehabilitation facilities and high-class service. All this fits in the small patch of land we call Lithuania. We've already been here for 1,000 years, and we'd like to spend the next millennium with you as our dear guest and friend. Basically, Lithuania is exactly what you'd expect a Northern European nation to be. Small, but sound. And if you need anything, just visit us at this address. We are at your service.